Today I will build 4S 8P lithium-ion battery pack. The cell I will use by Sony VTC6. They are high power, high drain cells for high power application. The battery pack we will use in DIY fish tunner. This battery capacity will be 26 amp hour, which is equivalent to 374 watt hour. 14.4 volt is nominal. So before I go to explain something about that battery pack, I want to share with you some technical details about the 3S lithium-ion battery pack for the DIY fish tunner. If you are planning to build the 3S lithium-ion battery pack for your DIY stunner, there is some issues possibly you can face it. Number one is the power capability, because DIY fish tunners pull more than 600 watt. So if your DIY fish stunner stronger, so this BMS cannot handle that one, and you will get always problem in the BMS. And the second thing is the low voltage issue. So when your battery go below than 10.5 volt, your DIY fish tunner performance will be very reduced, because the stunner battery is behind, and then the voltage drop issue will be also happen. So that is the one thing. And the third thing is about the DIY fish tunner using the lithium-ion battery packs like that 18650 cells or 21700 cells. Possibly that BMS will get damaged every time because of the reverse EMF, or what is called the reverse voltage spikes, that can definitely damage that BMS. So what is the solution? So here is, now we talk about that our 4S battery pack, and we will also talk about some issues and solution for using the 4S lithium-ion battery pack in the high power application, and how to keep safe that the 4S BMS also as well from the DIY fish tunner reverse spikes of the voltage. So I will use this two BMS in parallel configuration with this battery pack. So it will be equivalent to 80 amp hour, which is capable to run 1000 watt, and it's suitable for the DIY fish tunners, which is a build quite powerful. And the second thing here, we will use the rectifier diode in the battery output to prevent the reverse spikes, and to also get the some voltage drop on the output, because this battery is 16.8 volt. So this rectifier forward voltage drop is 1.2 volt. So in the output we will get 15.5 or 15.4 volt. That is very acceptable for all application if you want to use the inverter, or if you want to use the DIY fish tunner. So here will be one problem happen in the output. If have that rectifier and you want to charge the battery, the charge will not go into the battery. So we will use the charging, we will use the charging between the rectifier and BMS. We will take out the ports from here. So we have a dual charging port input and dual rectifiers on the output for preventing the reverse spike or EMF. So our battery will be safe, and this battery definitely will run almost all kind of 12 volt application, because the voltage, drop voltage, is acceptable for all 12 volt applications. So here will be one issue, that is a small, we can settle it, about the input. If you use the charging input through the rectifier, the charge will not go into the battery because the diode will block the voltage. So we will take out the charging port from the middle between the BMS and the rectifier. So when we using this BMS in parallel configuration, so one very good thing, that is the balancing resistors for the each cell, so they are become parallel also, so our balancing function will be more faster, so that is a good thing. Spot welding is complete. It's time to verify the spots. Yep. So here is our battery pack that is completed. You can see I take out the dual rectifier terminals. We have the dual negative and positive in the output. Let's check the voltage. This is the voltage before rectifier, 16.36, okay, before rectifier. And now this is the battery terminal voltage, which is 15.86, very perfect. Here you can see the rectifier I put outside, okay, the battery input go into the rectifier and the rectifier output we will use. Here is our charging port, one BMS, and charging port onto the second BMS. Installation I will do it later. The charger I will use here, this one, 16.8 volt 3 ampere, two chargers, so this will be 6 ampere charging. This battery will be charged very fast. So that was our battery pack for the DIY fish tunner. Hopefully this will work very well. So thank you for watching. See you in the next